Hi, my name's Vanessa, and these are all my favorite things from the month of June. But this is also my first favorites video that I've ever done, so I'm gonna include just kind of some all-time favorites that I've been loving basically through the whole year so far. We're kind of at the halfway mark, so these are things that I've been loving in the month of June, as well as all of 2025, pretty much. Also, I might start whipping out my mic for like sit-down videos like this, just so the audio quality is a little better. Do we like the vibe? I kind of also just like having something to hold. Well, let's just get started. I'm gonna try to kind of go by category. We'll see how that goes. The first category is like products, and like there's like some skincare, some other just like products that have really improved my well-being. Not sponsored, by the way. None of this is sponsored. These are all my real human opinions, okay? The first favorite. This is something that has changed my life, revolutionized my sleeping experience, okay? And I feel bad kind of promoting it because they do feel a bit wasteful. Anyways, these are the Bihumi steam eye masks. And these are the lavender ones. So they are heated eye masks. They're like single use, so that's why I don't know. I'm sure you could get like a reusable one that like heats up in the microwave, but unfortunately I don't have access to my microwave like in the wee hours of the night without disturbing other people I live with. That's the only reason I haven't gotten a reusable one. But these, oh my god, they do the trick. Every time I get ready for bed, I whip one of these out and my body just knows it's sleepy time. It's just this beautiful experience, like a little cushion on your eye with some heat and lavender scent, and it just lulls me to sleep like a little baby. I'm obsessed. I get them on Amazon, unfortunately. So yeah, but they do have other scents too, which I'm kind of curious to try, but I've just been really liking the lavender for the sleepy time effect. The next product is hair oil. I have been on a hair growth journey for a little while. I haven't cut my hair like more than a trim in a while, like over a year. I feel like I'm really trying to get like mermaid, like ass length hair. I've also kind of been dealing with some breakage that I noticed because I straighten my hair quite a bit. My hair is like naturally wavy, and I just noticed that I really struggle to get it like sleek. I have like lots of little flyaways and stuff from my hair breaking off. So this is the first hair oil I've ever tried, so I don't know. We'll see if I try other ones, but this one was like affordable. It does kind of have a strong smell, but I don't think it's a bad smell. It smells like peanuts, low-key. Anyways, this is the Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil. It's vegan, love that. And yeah, it was a good price for like this big ass bottle with the dropper. I hate when oils don't have like the dropper, because like what am I supposed to do with this? I can't report like a huge difference yet because I've only been using it for like a month or less maybe. I will say I think my hair is definitely softer. I will say that my hair definitely feels softer, like less dry. I focus it mainly on my scalp and like my hairline, obviously, because I am trying to get that growth, but I do put some on my ends as well, and I just leave it on like an hour before I wash my hair. Like on the nights that I do decide to wash my hair, I'll put this on, leave it on for like an hour. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Even if I don't end up seeing crazy hair growth results, I'm enjoying the routine of just oiling my hair to like wind down for the evening before I wash it. The last kind of product category is gonna be sunscreen. It's summer, y'all, so we need our sunscreen. Oh my god, also Pride Month. Do y'all like my clips? That's kind of another monthly fave, are these rainbow star clips I got at Miniso. I'm obsessed. Also, my nails are very Pride Month. I'm very festive right now. I'm a big sunscreen girl. I'm pretty pale and I don't like to burn, and I don't want skin cancer. I want to protect my skin. I want to remain youthful. That's like a bonus, but you know, it's health and vanity that I'm concerned about here. But I just love sunscreen. So I've done lots of trial and error trying to find my favorite sunscreens, and unfortunately My favorite face sunscreen is this one, and I say unfortunately because it's kind of pricey, but at this point it's worth to me. This is the La Roche-Posay oh my god, how am I going to pronounce this? La Roche-Posay Anthelios Melton Milk Sunscreen. Anthelios Melton Milk Sunscreen. This is SPF 60, which your girl needs. I've tried a variety of face sunscreens and I'm pretty picky because I need it to look good under makeup, but it can't be super greasy. I feel like that's a main problem I've come across with face sunscreens is they're way too greasy and like my makeup just slips right off, or it just looks like my face is like so reflective that I wasn't vibing with it. Anyways, I came back to this one because I knew I liked it, and unfortunately it's my favorite and I'm gonna be repurchasing it for the foreseeable future. Here she is. Here's a close-up of the one I'm talking about. It doesn't give me like a white cast, it doesn't make me greasy, and my makeup goes on good on top of it. And I say it's kind of pricey, but it is like 3 fluid ounces, which I feel like some sunscreens are literally like 1 ounce and they're charging like 20 bucks for it, and it's ridiculous. So it is a decent amount, so I'll give it that. And we have another sunscreen, my body sunscreen. I like a spray for my body just because it can cover more quickly, and yeah, like I feel like lotion all over your body is really annoying to reapply. So I've been liking the Neutrogena Beach Defense Water Plus Sun Protection. This is SPF 70. Woohoo! It says it's water resistant for 80 minutes. I don't know. I really like this because it's super like lightweight, and I feel like it has like a cooling effect low-key. Like when I put it on and like as I'm rubbing it in, it's very cooling and soothing to reapply. So that makes me like want to reapply it, which is awesome. It's not too greasy. It smells decent. Like it's just solid sunscreen, and it's SPF 70. Anytime I can find an SPF like above 50, I'm like, hell yeah. I think she was pretty affordable as well, so overall, solid body sunscreen. The next category is going to be kind of hobbies that I've been enjoying. So the first one is making charms. Here's my purse for a little example. I made this Keroppi charm and this calico critter charm. I used to have a really big blind box addiction, and I just have accumulated so many little figurines over the years that some of them I have like repeats. So I was trying to come up with something that I could repurpose these figurines, and so I've been turning them into like bag charms, and it's so fun. It like gives them a new life. I think I enjoy them honestly kind of more as a bag charm because I just see them more often. I can bring them out on the town with me. It's cute, it's fun. The next hobby / activity I want to talk about is going to the library. I always had a library card. I haven't used it in several years, but the other week I just felt a calling to go to the library, so I did. And I got a fresh new card because mine was kind of destroyed, kind of busted. I encourage you all to go to your local library and give them some business. It's literally free, so go get some free books. Like what a beautiful, brilliant resource to have access to if you have access to a library. I really encourage you to go check it out, go use that resource, and make libraries feel appreciated and needed because it's very important. I often do my computer work like in a cafe because I just really enjoy those vibes, but I don't always want to pay for a beverage. Sometimes I want to make a beverage at home, but I don't want to do my work at home. So that's where the library comes in. That's perfect for that. We got free Wi-Fi. There's lots of places to like sit and work, and nobody bothers me, and it's quiet, which sometimes cafes aren't always the quietest place to work. So if I really need to like lock in and need like quiet time, the library has been perfect for that. The next category is going to be fashion, and they're all kind of go together, to be honest. First fashion favorite has been bedazzled hats. First of all, I feel like I'm overcoming my fear of wearing hats, because I feel like if you're not a hat person, it can be kind of difficult to wear hats and feel normal. Maybe that's just me. But the like chuggy, if you will, maybe they're chuggy to some people, I don't know. These bedazzled hats are just really my vibe right now. This one says Aruba. I thrifted this one. Just very like snooky vibes. I'm into it. And now I want to go on a vacation to Aruba simply so I can wear this there. I also have this one that I got from Ross, I believe. So cute. They're both like denim as well, so kind of similar vibes, but I'm really liking those. Also kind of along with that vibe are these specific style of shirts. They're kind of like Ed Hardy vibes, Y2K. I don't know what to call them. I'll just show you. But I've been collecting a lot of these shirts lately and I am obsessed. Like my collection could not be big enough. Like I just want to keep adding to it. Every time I see like one of these shirts, they're all like thrifted. I just don't feel like they're making shirts this intricate nowadays with like all the details and the patterns, the bedazzles, like all these cute details. I'm obsessed with. And honestly, even if I could purchase them new, like online or something, that like kind of ruins the vibe. Like finding these shirts, these gems in the thrift is like so exhilarating to me. Every time I find a new one, it's like a high. I feel like in my brain, this is like 2000s babysitter core, because I was like a child in the 2000s, and so I remember my babysitters wearing kind of these styles of shirts, and I always thought they looked so cool and badass and beautiful. So I, of course, am channeling that energy now that I am an adult as well. Last fashion favorite, I told you they're all very similar vibes, kind of go together. These bedazzled shoes. Are these bedazzled? I don't know. Let me give you a close-up. Just these cute silver embellishments on these leather, pleather, whatever, like Birkenstock kind of style clog. This is the brand French Connection. I don't know. I just got these at like my local shoe store in my mall, and I was so drawn to them. I just think they're so cute. They're super comfy. I was really wanting like a clog kind of style shoe, especially for this summer. They're just really quick to like slip on. And yeah, like I said, they're comfy, they're cute. I'm into it. The next category is going to be food favorites, because I have several, like I always go through different food hyperfixations. So I wanted to share those for the ones that I had for the month of June. The first favorite is my all-time favorite all the time always, regardless what month it is, and that is Aya matcha. They are just like the most affordable but also really good ceremonial grade matcha that I have found. I get them at Whole Foods, and I feel like they're always like under 20 bucks, like 19 something. And I feel like a lot of places are overcharging for their matcha lately, so I appreciate finding a good one that is also not breaking my bank every time I re-up, which I don't even have it to show you right now because I need to re-up right now. But I do have the Aya sweetened roasted matcha to go. These are like little sticks, and it's roasted matcha, so kind of a different flavor profile. So I've been having these lately too and enjoying that. But yeah, shout out Aya. I like your shit. This year I started making homemade syrups to put in my beverages, and that's like really been the game changer. Lately my flavor obsession has been the brown sugar syrup, because I feel like it makes my matcha taste like I got it from like a boba shop, and it's delicious and super easy to make, super affordable to make your own syrups. I feel like I talk about that in like a lot of my vlogs. I'm always making a new syrup. The next food favorite is making my own french fries and spicy ketchup. I've been making my fries like this since I was like a vegan teenager. I used to be vegan, and this was one of my favorite meals, was literally just french fries, but it's really good. And if you can do it in a way that's like healthier than just frying them in oil. I just cut a potato into fry shapes and season the hell out of them. I've really been liking to make mine spicy, and then To add a little more spice, I will season my ketchup and put like spicy chili flakes in there. If I have hot honey, I'll add like hot honey to my ketchup just to make it a little more gourmet, a little more than just like Heinz straight out the bottle, you know? And then yeah, I'll just put the fry shapes on a baking tray, bake them at like 425 for like 25 minutes, maybe 25-30 minutes, depending how many you're making and how hot your oven is. And I'll like flip them halfway through and they're super crispy, perfect texture. I'm really been into that lately. The last food favorite has been chocolate covered strawberries. Well, not really chocolate covered. Here's what I've been liking to do for my post dinner like dessert snack. I just melt some Hershey's chocolate or like chocolate chips in the microwave, and I take my strawberries and just dip them in there, and it's a beautiful magical time. And it's like so underrated. I always forget that this combo exists and it's like pretty accessible. Sometimes I'll do bananas as well. Sometimes I'll add peanut butter. Just fruit plus chocolate plus sometimes peanut butter has just been really my vibe lately. Also, since it's summer and it may be super hot out where you are, maybe, perhaps, you could take like a bowl of chocolate outside in the sun and just let that melt as you dip your strawberries in it. That could be a fun time. I just feel like it's a very summer coated dessert that I've been enjoying. The last category is the media I've been enjoying lately. I have a couple TV shows and some music that I want to share that I've been enjoying in the month of June. First of all, Love Island. It's time, it's back. I am having a great time. I watched the UK version. I feel like a lot of people like on my timeline are watching the US version, so I like can't relate to that. But I'm really enjoying the UK version. I love Shakira. Shakira's my girl. All the men are kind of questionable for the most part, but it is just great television. And I watch on Hulu, so I'm kind of like behind the regular rollout, but I've been watching it like first thing every morning, like with my matcha, with my coffee, maybe while I'm doing my makeup. It's just become part of my routine to watch Love Island every single morning, and I love it. I love having a TV show that comes out daily. Maybe that's actually a problem, like, because it's just so much to consume. But I love it. It's like been a cute, fun routine for me. The next show that I got really into this month was School Spirits. My friend recommended this show to me because I was talking about how I was kind of obsessed with Milo Manheim for a second. Like, he was my white boy of the month. Is he white? I don't know. But he was my celebrity crush for a second. So she was like, you should watch School Spirits, because that's like what I know him from, is from watching School Spirits. And I was like, you don't know Zombies? Like, what? And she didn't know Zombies, and that was crazy to me. Anyways, so yeah, I first started watching it purely because of my crush on Milo Manheim, but I did come to really enjoy the show. It's kind of quirky. It's kind of campy. I didn't even watch Pretty Little Liars, so maybe this isn't a good comparison, but it gives me Pretty Little Liars vibes, like especially the first season. Just like kind of dramatic mystery. I don't know, I just really enjoy the cast. I binge watched like the 2 seasons that are out within like a week, and yeah, it was a good little show. I think they're doing a season 3 next year, so I'll look forward to that. Maybe I shouldn't have binge watched it all so quickly, so I could pace myself a little, but I can always do a refresher next year, like when season 3 comes out. It's just a really cute cast, like a really cute vibe. Like, I want to be friends with them. I want to be trapped in the school with them. My last favorites are for music, and of course, I can't not mention Miss Addison Rae's new album. I'm on the bandwagon. If you're not, I'm sorry, but I am. I really love it. I love like the entire album, front to back. I just think it's super cohesive and beautiful sounding, and I just love the vibe. There's like some good manifestation music on there. My favorite song is Money Is Everything. Such a like money manifestation song, and it's just such like, I love the sound of it. I'm obsessed. I wish it was like longer than 2 minutes, but I have had that song on repeat like it's my job. I also want to talk about this artist Eli, who I found on TikTok. She's definitely blowing up on there, and she's been releasing crazy good songs lately. Very like 2000s pop princess energy. I'm obsessed. My favorite of hers lately is Girl of Your Dreams. Again, very summery, very like airy, flowy. That's the vibe. I've also been getting deep back into my emo phase lately, especially since I went to see Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil. I'm listening to a lot of my old emo playlists. My favorite Pierce the Veil song has been Floral and Fading. I am just obsessed with that song, and I'm still angry they didn't play it at my concert, but I'll get over it, maybe. But those are all my favorites for the month of June / for all of 2025. Some of those I've been enjoying for longer than the month of June. But I hope I could give you some good recommendations. Let me know if you like anything from my list. And let me know what some of your June favorites are. I'm very intrigued to know, especially music. Give me music recommendations that you've been listening to in June. I would love to listen. I'm really bad at goodbyes. Bye.